something. Hello. Just plug my little microphone in. That was close. Nearly forgot. Welcome if you're joining me live. I'm Fiona Fernandez from Pyrmont, and we're going to play with this one tonight. But what will I do tonight? That's a good idea. I haven't used this set very much, and it's going to be retiring. So let me just find my video and make sure everything's happening. Yep, can hear that. Good. So, welcome. Wow, I've had a busy few days. Lots of fun happening, and got to see my granddaughter today, so that was nice. A little bit tired, but looking forward. Oh, I'm going to be on already. Looking forward to some relaxation tonight. So, what's happening in the Stampin' Up world? Well, on the 9th of April, there's going to be the last chance sale. So anything on this sheet that's marked down will be on special. Now, if you want a copy of this and you're not on my email list already, let me know and you can join my email list. I'll send them out to you, or just contact me so I can send you a copy. So this is from the mini catalogue, this one. That's from this catalogue. And then the annual catalogue also has a separate list. And once the 9th of April comes around, you'll be able to see the reduced prices on the website. Hi, Lynette. Welcome. Just talking about the last chance sale next week. So today is the 3rd of April, and for demonstrators that are already joined Stampin' Up, we get to pre-purchase early from the new catalogue, which is pretty exciting. And again, if you want a copy of one of these and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. I'll get one out to you. And so that's pretty exciting. So if you wanted to join, you're welcome to join as well, and you can put things from that catalogue into your, from the pre-order selection into your starter kit. Hi, Di. Welcome. Well, I thought we'd play with this tonight. Now, this is not going to be on sale. What page are we on? 41. So on this list, you can go down by the page number of the catalogue. 41. We've got the cork rounds here. I haven't used much of this one. Let me find my cork rounds. They're just over here somewhere. But we'll just stick to this one tonight. Here we go. Here's some cork rounds, and I've got the ribbon. I haven't really used this very much. I think I did something with it a while ago with you. Now, I didn't order this one here, Lovely and Sweet, but that stamp set is going to be in the new catalogue. So I can't open that up for you, but I can look in there myself and see that the dies and the stamp set will be in the new catalogue, and they'll be sold separately. So if you like that particular stamp set, which blends really nicely with it all, I might get it down the line, but I haven't got that one at the moment. But it's better to buy it now while it's 10% off, if you like that. So I can't demonstrate that one, but there is a similar stamp in this one. So I do have that one. So it complements it very nicely. Yes, there's only a few things in here that are marked down, but all these things are retiring. So it's good to have a look at that. Now, what will we do tonight? Let me get my paper. I'll just find the paper. I haven't got that yet. I got here and went, what am I going to do? Quick, get the catalogue out. Nature's Sweetness. I've just got to find it. It's sitting here in my stash of things somewhere, I hope. There it is. Here it is. And this has got some gorgeous paper in it. Now, I know I made a card out of this, but I just can't even think of what it was at the moment. It doesn't matter anyway, we'll just make another one. That's the joy of it all. Now, I reckon this would be really nice too for a scrapbooking page. Let's just pull that out and have a look at the papers to get inspired. Beautiful gold embossed sort of feel to it. Look at that. That is so pretty. And then you've got the other side, it's got the writing on it. And it's sort of actually both ways. I don't think it would matter which way you put that paper, because the darker writing is this way and the brownier writing is that way. Clever. And then this one you've got these, the page actually has, you know, 6 on it, but I think I did this as a paper share. And I've got some of the paper share. It's on the back of that. Oh yeah, so we've got a whole sheet here somewhere. These are my half sheets. I'll just show you what they look like. See, it's got the gold on it. It's really pretty paper. Hi, Dimity. Welcome. And it's one of those papers that I feel like I want to use every bit of it. I don't know where to start. Look at that. And then we've got some newsprint sort of paper with gold spilt all over it. How gorgeous is that? So this one here is like that stamp set out of this one. See? Look, that one. So this has got dies. I haven't got this one, but I reckon that die cuts out this, by the look of that. And this one too, look. So even though I don't have that stamp set, I could use this bit of paper like as part of that. They are so pretty. Right. So, you know, if we were doing, I don't do scrapbooking. I haven't done much scrapbooking at all. I like the look of it, and I think it's really amazing. You could do it as a photo frame, like a picture frame too, as in, like I did that sea-themed one a couple of years ago with the class. We did a sea-themed frame. You could do the same thing with your photo frames, your scrapbook layouts. I reckon that'd make a nice background. Put something down the side. I haven't got any photos. I don't print photos. So there's just some ideas for you. I'll stick with cards for tonight. Just trying to work out which one to start with and what colour card base we'll go for. Quite like that brownie colour. Which one's that? That's this one. This one. It's like a ledger. Then if we use one of, we might do it. I'll see how we go. I was thinking, oh, I won't be too late tonight, but then I sit here and go, oh, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. I do really love that. Did I use that last time? And then there's these dies. Let's not forget the dies. Let's put the paper aside for a second. Get distracted or what? Oh, you haven't tried. Okay. Oh, too many. Everything's boxed up. One day you'll get it out again. So this, I think I used that last time. Yeah, I remember using that thing. So I thought we'd try using this time. And if you look in the catalogue, it's got this really cool, where is it? I saw it somewhere. Let's see over the page. Look at this one. They've die cut this piece out of the same colour card as the background. That's really cool. I like that. Maybe we'll give that a go. Because that embosses the cardstock. Oh. So what colour card is that? Let's just have a look. Is that Pebbled Path? Any guesses? Could be, couldn't it? So it's got some more this on the top of it. I was thinking that might be Pebbled Path. It's not Pebbled Path either. If you find the catalogue, we'll have a look at colours. My colour page. Just finding my colours. These are my colours. The Pebbled Path's that colour there. I reckon it's Pebbled Path. Oh, it's very close, isn't it? Let me get some Pebbled Path and we'll have a look. grey. Maybe Pebble Path's a bit grey. Hello, that looks like Pebble Path. Oh, I haven't even opened my Pebble Path. Time to open it. Must have been using the other pack I bought. You know, the mixed pack. You can buy the cardstock in packs with a whole lot of the colours from that range, which is always handy. And that's how I usually start when I get a new colour group coming out. We'll do that. Let's just put that there. Catalogue back under there. Oh, we'll just put everything on top of everything. Look, I've got a new April host code when you're shopping with me. There it is. If you spend over $65, I send you a free gift as well. Right, let's do this. And we'll get that scored as well. Let's score that. And then we want to die cut some out of this one. We've got our base. And then we'll die cut this with the other piece. And before we do that, we'll cut out some of this. So I reckon about, what have we got? We'll just have a guess. I don't know, about that much. About that much. That looks cool. I know, you're going to say, how much is that, Fiona? I've cut it to 33. 33 millimeters. To be precise. Oh, hang on, we've got another piece there. We've got this piece here. Where's that piece? Wait a minute. Let's find that paper. Which one's that? Oh no, that's the back of that one. Oh, I didn't want to cut that one off. Hang on, how deep is that? That's too long for a... okay. So this one, I've cut this one in half when I did the, what do you call it? The paper share. So, what you could do with this one is cut it. Like if you wanted pieces, let me bring it over. If you wanted pieces that just go on the front of a card, you're not going to cut them to 15, which is half. You're going to cut them a bit less. So then you're left with a strip down the middle. Ha! Think about that. You're left with a strip down the middle. So if I go, and that's what you can use for that middle piece. So if I want my piece, I might go a bit smaller. So we'll go to 13.85. And that will bring it into there. See, and then we've still got these panels. We want to do a card, let's say to 10. So you've still got a piece that big to go on your card. Actually, I might even, and you could even stamp on that. So that's just an idea. And then you can use your strip down the middle here. Oh look, I've made it fluffy already. Doesn't take much, does it? I've got to get my cardigan off. Oh, it got cold before, now I'm warm. I'm getting into it. I'm getting hot now. Okay, so on that picture, where's my picture gone? They've got a piece here with this thing. So it needs to fit, you know, like that. So we can use that strip. So if I do this one, we'll go to the 4 or 5 on this one. That's probably too wide now, isn't it? I probably could have gone up a bit more. Never mind. Doesn't matter. maybe we'll just go to there. And that way that will fit on there. Is that enough? No, I'll go a little bit more. Go about there. So I'm on the 15 over here. And that way that gives us that strip across the back, which will do to the width of the card. So that is, so this one will go to 14.85, and I'm going to butt that up at the same time with that one. Is anyone else crafting with me tonight? Go whoop, and that way I know they're the same length. We'll keep that one for another day. Alright, we've got our little pieces there and there. Now with this one, because I've made it all fluffy, just use your bone folder. Because I cut it from the other side, just use your bone folder on the edges, because that's a little bit up. You know what, it probably doesn't even matter if it's a bit fluffy. You could leave it like that, because then it could be sort of, you know, a bit rough looking. Where is where is my little file? Here it is. Now the other thing I got out to put on the table here was this new Eyelet 3D embossing folder. This is out of the new catalogue, and I got it in my pre-purchase premiere after ordering from OnStage. That is a really cool folder, and I was going to use that tonight too, so we'll see how we go. Just thought it'd be nice to put it in with something. Let me just get rid of my rough edges. So if I was making the whole card look a bit rustic, I wouldn't worry about this. It's me and my trimmer. I don't know. I could put a new blade in, I know, but I haven't. Okay, so that one we're going to die cut like that. I'll get this off the table so we can bring in a machine to die cut things. A little mini up here, because I think we can do all this on the mini. Let's do that one first. Oh, can't pick it up. I haven't even got false nails on. Remember when I used to wear false nails? I couldn't pick things up, like money. I haven't had false nails for a while. I did a course once. There you go, fun fact about me. Something you may not know. I did a nail art course many years ago, mainly because I liked the artwork of the nails. I didn't mind doing the nails, but I didn't like doing all the nails, and it took me so long. I never got my hours down. Hang on, that moved then. Try that again. I was thinking about it all last night, actually, after I went to the Easter show on Monday and looking at all the arts and crafts. You know what was there? There was a display, and I was surprised. I never realised this in the Easter show exhibits, in the competition part. They had a section on book binding, and I'm like, really? Wow. And they were absolutely gorgeous, some of them. The ones that won were quite intricate patterns on the binding of a book, like in the leather. It was gorgeous. My first job was a bookbinding apprenticeship, but back then, you know, I was focused on how much I was getting paid, not the actual trade side of it, which, you know, I learnt a lot in that job to start with. Oh, look, you could use the little dots as bling. Might keep those in my little bling box. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so I started off in a bookbinding apprenticeship in a factory in St Mary's, and yeah, I handled card, paper, all that, did all the sort of finishing jobs, you know, in a printing company, and learnt a lot. I learnt a lot, and that was, I think I was only there for a couple of months, and then I got called up because I'd sat the exams for the government printers. I'll put these in here, they might get lost in here, but that's where I keep all my dots and things. I will keep them because they've got a little bit of gold on them. Just looking to see if they used them as dots. Maybe I should keep them out and use them as bling. Oh, but then we won't have a cork round, will we? No, I'll put them in there for now. That looks so pretty. Yeah, so I started off in that industry doing the bookbinding stuff, and I never got to look in the art room because I was a bit more timid back then, and I was like, oh, I'd love to look in there, I wonder what's in there, but I never got to look in the art room. And then in my next job, what happened after that, I ended up working in the printing office in the government because I'd been working in a printing factory, and then I think the trains were on strike and I had to work closer to home for a bit because I couldn't get to where my work was. Right, we're just going to cut. No, we're not going to cut that. We're going to cut some of these out on here, in between me yakking. In between me yakking. So these are going to go this way on this card. Right, so we need to cut them this way. So I'll just trim them off a little bit. Yeah, so I got to visit some friends that I knew, and they had a business, and they did pre-press artwork, and then I ended up going over to work for them. So that's how I ended up doing that, the pre-press artwork stuff. And it's all hands-on artwork. I loved it, cut and paste, and that's why I love doing this so much. Really do like it. Right, I'm cutting it to 3.5 centimetres. So you know, I just can't do everything on the same page. Okay, so they'll be cut. So I'm just going to do a few more strips. How many have they got on the sheet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll just cut those down over here. Another one. I'm just cutting them because I'm doing it on Remy. I want them to fit through there. Okay, oops. Let's do this one. This is so pretty. Now, what have they done? Okay, I'll keep the top ones nice. I'll keep the top one nice. The bottom one I'm not going to worry about so much. Pull that out. Yep, they fit on here. Good, good, good. That one over the top. Oh, it'll just fit nicely. Hang on, sorry, I'm going to move the catalogue out of the way. Hi Brenton, welcome. You just missed my story. No, you have to go back. You don't have to. It's all about how I started. My work life. Doing artwork. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I've got to do something to that. We can't just put that on plain. We're going to play with that in a minute. You crafting tonight? I haven't seen if anyone else is crafting. No, I haven't got anyone else crafting. Hang on, let me check my comments because I sometimes miss them. No, I can't see any others about crafting, I mean. I had my stall the other day. That was fun, Saturday. So nice to get back out there and do a stall. And there weren't many stalls there. It was only a few, 10 or something. But it was really nice. Nice little shopping centre. You're not crafting, Di? Oh, you will now. Oh, okay, exercise doing this. Oh, Lynette's crafting, yay. It's okay, you don't have to be crafting. Relaxation's good too. Entertainment. Yeah, so what I found sold well the other day, I don't know if you remember my lavender workshop I did, the full day one, and we did a whole lot of those cards that were a bit of fancy folds. They were very popular, so I've got to get busy before the next one. Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it, Jiminy? But you can still use it, you know, and do it with the one that's not retiring. I'm having a Mother's Day card making workshop, and that's on the 13th of April. I just threw an extra event into my calendar. And we'll be making some Mother's Day cards. Oh, you've done your Colour in Inspiration Challenge card. Oh, I'll have to go and check that out. Looks like you need a wedding card. That sounds exciting. Let's get that one off. That one doesn't want to come out. Just drop it a few times. They usually pop out when I do that. That's not going to do it tonight. Because I said that. There it comes. Here it comes. I just throw them. You know how that started? I just dropped one when I was doing it once, and that fell out, and I went, oh, that was handy. These are really pretty. Maybe we don't need to do anything. Look at them. I feel like I want to do something to them though. Just something little in a minute. I've got an idea. Oh, Branson, I'm going to have to go and check out your page. It is a gorgeous die. It's more gorgeous when you're using it and looking at it in the pictures. Because, you know, I hadn't used it until tonight. This die. It's a little bit tricky swinging it through here though. Oh. Fluid 100 and watercolouring. Ooh. What set are you using? Just go and look him up, couldn't I? Have you put it on your Instagram yet? This one doesn't want to come out either. Let's just pull it out of there. Come on out. Look at that one. One more to go. Just got to get this little baby out of the end here. Got them stuck. Get that bit out. Okay. Last one. Did put another order in yesterday, pre-order, and also ordered more card stock because before the prices go up. So some of the prices are going up. Some things, it happens, doesn't it? Here, now this is the other way you can get this out of here without throwing it on the table. Use your pointy bit on your take your pick tool and it pops it all out. That's what those little holes are for on the back. Okay, put that one back there. We've got our little piece there. What else have we got to cut out? Oh, hang on, we've got to cut something else out yet. We've got to cut out some other little pieces. These little think they're these ones. These ones? Yeah, these ones. Right, we've just got to find the right colour paper. So it's the same colour. I think that might be, oh, same colour as that. I'll have to find it for the little tag a bit as well. Okay, so that is the same colour as, what colour is the ribbon? Oh, that's gold. Let's just look on the next page, because that would tell us pecan pie. Down the bottom there. See on this page, 40. There's pecan pie. See all the ideas? Oh look, there's a little notebook up there. I sold a notebook on the weekend because I used one of the Memories and More cards and stuck it on the front of some of the little notebooks I've got. Yep. Okay, where's my pecan pie? Are we going to need pecan pie ink? No, they've used white. Oh, we're going to emboss something. Hang on, I've got to get some pecan pie cardstock. I have this set here. This is where all my bits and pieces are. It gives me the pecan pies, isn't it? Is that right? I've got the right colour there. Hang on a minute. Just got to find my other book. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Sometimes I forget. Checking my, okay, no, I've got copper clay up. That's not the colour I want. I want pecan pie. Where did I put that? Ah, so my packet here was, that's not it. See, it's a different colour. This one's copper clay. So this one's in the in colour. Right, let's go back to the table. Let's have it here somewhere, I just can't see it. It's hiding from me. I can't find it. I'm looking for it. I didn't buy any. Well, that's interesting. Can't find my pecan pie. Ain't no pie tonight, guys. I can't find any pecan pie. I might have hidden it somewhere else. Or maybe I never bought it. Oh yeah, I have bought it. I've ticked it that I've bought it. I must have put it somewhere. Trouble is, I've been doing lots of things. So what I will do instead, because I can't find it right now. Where I put it. We'll just have to improvise. I like improvising. Pivot, pivot, everybody, pivot. Right, let's find a piece of, I think we'll just get a bit of white. I've got, you know what, can't even find the little, I know I've got an ink spot and it's a little one. So let me find that. Can't even see that today. What I've done with it. Here it is. Look, there it is. I've got one of those. I am going to use a piece of white. Alright, I'll just move that for a second. Okay, so we need a piece. We need a piece for our sentiment, which is this one. What have we got? Today is all about you. Happy birthday. That's what they've used. Oh, there's one there. Okay. we'll get that one out. So we need a piece that's that size. Or we could even use a bit of berry vanilla. The colour might come out better on this one. Okay, we'll do that one. And then we'll also do this one so I can get a few pieces. Let's colour them in, shall we? Because then, it doesn't matter if we don't have it. Trying to find my paper. This thing. So let's just get a little brush. And go like this. It'll be a bit different to other things because it won't be like a bit of cardstock. I'm making a big smushy mess, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm actually being intentional. If I wanted it smooth, I'd start off the side like this and just go in circles. But I actually like the depth of the smooshes. Right, how far do we need to go? Keep going. You know, I'll probably find the cardstock afterwards. It's always the way. I try and sort them in colours over there, but I don't know, it must be hiding under something. Oh, that was a bit dark there, didn't it? Well, we might not need all of that. We'll go there. Just go a bit dark around those bits. Still need to go a bit darker, I think. I'll let that one dry. And then this one, get a bit of stuff on the brush. So there's something there, it looks 3D. I don't know what that is. Oh, never mind. Oh, done it again, look at me. Never mind. Oh, that looks like a leaf. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. That's pretty cool. How did we do that? We must have gone smoosh and then smoosh. Oh. I never even thought to do art with my brush like that. Has anyone else played with their brushes, these brushes, like to make shapes on things? Oh, you get lots of texture by doing that, hey? Look at that. Always been really super soft with my brushes. I've got lots of depth in there. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. Oh. So I'm going to die cut that out in a minute. So it'll look nothing like the card in the book. Because I didn't have the cardstock. Still goes well with that. Cool. Now the thing I was thinking, let's just die cut this out. Right, just push that up in there. I'll just go a little bit through, so we just cut that one. And then, ooh, and then, ooh. Ooh. I can't hear anybody. No. It's the only trouble with this, isn't it? You can't hear anyone else say, ooh. Oh, this is very delicate. Careful with this one. Be really super careful getting that off the thing. Look at that. Wow. And then you've got lots of texture in there. Get that little piece off there. A lot of colour texture going on there with the brushing like this. Love it. Love it. See, so don't panic if you don't have the cardstock. Well, you need the colours, but you can always mix other colours as well. Oh no, my base plate's fine. Can't see through it, but that doesn't matter. It's working okay. Just make sure you flip it over every now and again to keep it straight. The other thing I did on one of my little videos was just, don't bend it, but especially if the die is bigger, you can pop it off a bit by just bending your plate a tiny bit like that, and it loosens the, yeah, see, it's done it. It's loosened the bottom of the die cut. I don't know if you can see that there. Can you see that? That one's loosened under here when I did that. Go, oops, there it goes. Ooh. Now that is gorgeous. Let me come up close. Oh, where are we? There's the camera. There we get some focus going on this thing. Hang on. Let focus. What's it focusing on? Just does that some days, doesn't it? Better? There we go. Get some focus in there. Girl. I like those. They look great. Very happy. Okay. Yeah, I just keep using these until they, well, I'll just keep using them until they crack. And so far this one hasn't. So that's good. Yeah, the brush ones do look like that. You give your base plates a wash. Yeah, I do occasionally. That's got a bit of paper in it. Give it a scrub. Right, let's get that one going. How many do we want? 1, 2, 3. They've done 3. See, that one came up all right then, as I lifted it up. I'll just keep that piece for later, in case we need it. Okay, is that all the die cutting? I think so. Oh, hang on, there's something else on the top. Oh, I don't know if they are. Oh, yes they are. Hang on. This little flower over here. They've got that little flower. But they look like they've cut it out of the paper. Hang on, let's go back to the paper for a second. Oh, what have they done? I'm just looking to see if there's a flower like that on the paper. I can't see one. I found it. I found it. I found it. It's here. There we go. Maybe this little die, this little baby. Okay, what have they done? They've cut 3 of these out. I think that's going to fit on there, look. On the back of that. Oh, it's gorgeous, that paper. 1, 2. We've got 3 on this piece of paper. I might have to put that on the big machine because I don't want to cut it all out. Okay, put that down there. Bring that big one over. Come on, baby. Oh, that's stuck then. Now we don't want to get that in the way, so we'll put that out of the way. I do like the glass mat for this. I've got to say, it's come in very handy for this because it doesn't move. See, how about this base plate die? Look at that one. Alrighty, because I don't want to cut the whole piece of paper, so I'm just going to put this one on. I think I can see that. There we go. We'll just do each one like this. Just stand up a bit, I think. Sometimes I do stand up when I'm doing this so that I can see right down over the top of it. And I don't know if you can see it over the top of it, can you? Yes, just. Okay, I'm going to put the plate. Just go in just enough to cover it. Come back out. Does that work? Yes. Oh, a little bit off, but not too bad. Where's the other one? Just line it up carefully. I think that's it. And if you need to hold it down, you can use a sticky or washi tape. I tend to just do it this way. Depends. Sometimes I use it depends on the die too. Alright, where's the other one? Go around. And this one up here. And of course you can still use the other parts of this paper then and just cover that bit up where you've taken something out of it. Right, this is going to be nice, isn't it? Wow, I didn't know how much work was involved in this card. It's like got a bit of work in it, hasn't it? And I think that's it for the cutting. Over there. So if you've just come in, this is what we're working on, this little card here. It's on page 43 in your mini catalogue. This one. And I'm just changing it up a little bit here and there because I didn't have certain things, but basically the same as that. We've got to do a bit of work on that yet. Okay, where are we? Let's put our dies back so we don't lose anything. Where was that one? Must have been there, I think. That one's there, but see, you've got all these other ones as well to use. I love this set, it's beautiful. Alright, I'll pop that over there. Oh, what's stamping? There's not a lot of stamping. Oh, there is a little bit of stamping. Hang on a minute. We've got to do something on here. Okay, so this splotchy stamp here in the background. It's splotched all over there with our pebbled path. Let me find my pebbled path. What have I done with my pebbled path? Be over here somewhere. Pebbled path. So they've just done it the same colour. I'll just put this underneath. It's not on the stage paper. I got extras because there was spare on the table. Just have a little practice there. Okay, so they're just basically just random. Do one there. Do one up. So a lot of this is going to be covered up anyway. I just tend to turn the stamp around a bit. on your chamois. I stamp my name on my chamois. So when I go places with it, people know it's mine. And I've got busy bees on it. Look, there's another bee there. We're the busy bees, my team. Busy, all busy. Okay, so that's your little splotchy stamp. Oops, daisies. It's got ink on my finger. Watch that. Now I want to do something to these for a minute. I'm going to be embossing something in a minute here. And I'm just thinking it'd be nice. You know what would be nice? They're getting rid of the gold gilded leafing. That's going, which is pretty sad. But, you know, that's life. Out with the old, in with the new. Let me just find my box under the table. With all my bits and pieces. So I keep my gilded leafing in here. I just want to add a little tiny bit of gold to that. So that's one way to do it. Or we could do a bit of Versamark and a bit of gold powder. I'm not sure which is the best way to do it. Can't decide. Let me pull all this stuff out. Hang on a minute. So, what have I got in this box here? White, copper, and silver. That's not the colour we want. I want some white powder for our words. I keep my powders like this, so with a little spoon in it. Just deciding whether to do that. Gold metallic. We could do a little bit of gold metallic. I think I'll do it that way. Clear. Right, okay. Let me find my heat tool. There we go. Make sure it's working. Yep. And we want some Versamark. Okay, and we want, now you could stamp your words in Versamark and then use white powder, or you could stamp it in white and then use clear powder. So I think I'll stamp it in the Versamark. We'll do that one. So we'll do that first and then we'll play with those in a second. I'll just get my powder ready. I just like to get my lid off first. Oh, thanks, Lynette. Thank you. Good night. So the other thing I haven't used a real lot is a where's it gone? I'll just hidden. Is this one. This little tray here is really handy if you're using powders and then you've got to put them back into the tub. You do need to make sure you clean it out really thoroughly between powders if you're using it. I'm just going to do it over my box tonight. But this is handy, and you've got a little emboss buddy here too. This comes as a kit with the tweezers. So this little buddy, you use that to wipe over your pieces first before you stamp on it. Like that. Where did I put my stamp? Oh. I put the stamp down, didn't I? Did I? I did put the stamp down. You know what I've done, don't you? I've stuck it to something already. I thought I put it on a block. got it out. I got it out. Did anyone see where it went? I'm really good at this. Sticking the stamp to the bottom of something that I've stuck on the table. I should give a prize every time I do it. Someone finds it first. I can't see it. Don't worry, we'll find it. It'll be here somewhere. It's always here somewhere. I just can't see it. I had it sitting there and then I've stuck something on top of it and it'll be stuck to it. Nope, 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 nope. What else did I stick on there? Here it is, here it is. Okay, who's going to guess where it is? I found it. Any guesses where my stamp is? Oh, wait a second. Oh, just wait a second. Found it. Put the video we want. No, it's not on another box. It's on something else I had on the table. I've done this so many times. I used to worry about it and now I don't. I just look for it. And it turns up. It's a shame the dies don't stick to things like that. Or maybe they do if they're magnetic. I lost a die and I just can't find it anyway. Here it is, look. There it is, see? See what happens when you stick your little thing on it? Ta-da! Don't worry. No worries, it's there. Let's stick it on a block instead of on the stamp and emboss machine. It's always fun, isn't it? And you know, so far I have found every stamp I've done that to. So that's good. Alright. Right, let's focus what we're doing. Right, get the powder off. Just get that ready. I've just got a little scoop in there that I use. And I'm going to stamp this into the middle a bit so that I can, let's have a look at the stamp. So always look at, especially with the red rubber stamps. And there goes all the dies. Yeah, I've actually got a box with a magnet in the bottom now when I'm working with a lot of little dies. But I lost one of my tag ones when I was doing something. I still haven't found that. So with your red rubber stamps, always have a look at them before you stamp them, because occasionally, and I've had a few, look, if they're really bad, you can talk to Stampin' Up and they're very good at replacing things if they're faulty. And it does happen, some things come through, but I don't worry about it too much because this one looks fine, but some of them are a little bit cut too high or too low, so it's not exactly centered on your stamp like the label looks. So it's always a good idea to check that before you stamp it, especially if you've got a limited space like that. So on my one, that looks very balanced on the front. It looks a tiny bit lower to the happy birthday than the top, a little bit maybe, not much. It's pretty good. So I'm just going to get some Versamark on it. So you can see that's, oh, you might not be able to see it. It's shiny when you do that. It's clear. It's clear on my stamp, see? You can see all that. Just make sure you've got enough on there. And then just stamp it in the middle. Lift it up. Cover up that. You don't want to get powder on that. And we'll wash that in a minute. And hopefully I got enough on there. And put your powder on. Just give it a little tap. Tap, 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 tap to get the powder into the cracks and crevices. Oh, I love embossing. Don't do much of it, but it is fun. Give it a little tiny flick, not a big one. Now I've got a little bit extra around this T here, so I'm a bit fussy with that. There's my camera. Let me get in camera. Is it focusing? Hang on. If it is, hopefully it is. So I just get a little brush and very, very carefully. If you can't do it with a brush, actually that's probably too brushy. Take your pick tool. Hang on, I'm trying to focus. Focus. Focused. And just get that off. That's pretty good there. And you can do a whole lot like that. Once you've got the powder on, you can just let it sit there. You don't have to heat it straight away. Make sure your lid's on when you put that away. What have you got? Oh, a magnetic ground. Yes, I've seen those. Mandy's got one of those. Let's move our bits out of the way. So this mat is great for heating on as well. You can do that. There's my little tweezers somewhere. Can't pick it up. Can't pick it up. Got all thummy. So these are really good little tweezers because you don't burn your fingers when you're doing it. But I'm going to come up higher because it's always fun watching this, isn't it? Oops, sorry, went off the camera there. There you go. Oh, I've got a little bit above the birthday. Never mind. See how it's all raised now? There you go. It's really raised. That's cute. That worked out. Now see how it's buckling up like that? And just... I'm not going to worry about it too much, that one, because we're going to put it down anyway. I'm going to stick it down so it's not a big thing. Yes, these are very good tweezers. So then on their card, they just trimmed the ends in like this. So we might just do that. I've got a punch here. Now, I don't know if this punch is still available or not. You can just cut it with your scissors too. Let me have a look. What did I call this? Oh, I didn't call it anything. I think it's a banner punch. Let me type the word banner in and see what comes up. Banners pick a punch. Retiring soon. Let's see if this is on the list for this one. So all the punches, I don't know whether it was in this one. What have we got here? We've got a whole lot of banners, pick a punch. Here it is. So this is in your annual catalogue. So I just get this, go like this. Oh, it's not on sale. It won't be on sale on the 9th. So if you want one of these, grab one soon. But it's $47. But it is retiring, so it will be good. It's a good little punch though. Okay, let's get that out of there. And I think we'll just, which way will we go? Hang on. Yeah, it's going to cut it that way, isn't it? You can cut your paper to the right size to go into this, but mine is not. So what I do is I turn it over like this so I can see what I'm doing with it. And I'm not trying not to get it in the ridges because it's not the right size. I'm just wiggling it around until I get it so it looks fairly even. A little bit fiddly. I just want to get it even. I'm almost there. looking like that. It's probably a bit further out than the other one is. They've gone a bit closer. But of course I couldn't see the words either, so I didn't want to go too close. But now that I know I can go a bit closer, I'm going to go in again and line that up, hopefully in the same spot. Over there. Go again. So you could even keep that and use it on something if you want to. So there we go. So if you want to know how much you came in for the other one, just put that on there. So if I want my cut to be there, I'll take that one off. If I want the cut to be there, I need to cut my paper about there and just trim that little end off. So I'm going to do that. Then I don't have to do it twice anyway. Find the trimmer. It's buried. Got buried under everything. I've trimmed off the end of that. Now we're going to go again. Am I the right one? Make sure I'm cutting it the right way. Oh. As you can see, you can cut it either way. I was in this one, wasn't I? Pop. Okay, so then we've got our other end. Right, oh, that looks great. I love it. It just gives it that extra depth, doesn't it? So I've painted that with my brush, my blender brush, because I didn't have the cardstock. I couldn't find my cardstock. I do like that. Okay, we're getting there. Look, we're getting there. Right, so that's your banners picked, and that's retiring. Nearly lost another punch then. Okay, now I want to play with these for a little minute, and just put a little bit. I want to put a touch of gold on it. Let's just do that. I'm going to do it with, I'm going to put a tiny bit on. I'm just trying to get the lid off this thing. Piddly. Right, so when we put these on the card, they're going to be a bit sort of squiggly. So these will be cut off, some of them. Just a bit random. Like that, and like that, and like that. They're sort of like that. And I just want to put a tiny bit of gold. This one, I'm going to use, I've got this drawer in here somewhere that I used Versamark on. Just have to find it. That one. I thought I had Versamark written on it. Ooh, I can't find it. I think it's this one. That feels a bit funny. Oh no, here it is. It's that one. That one looks funny. I must have used it for something else. There it is. I'm going to put a little bit on about the top ones. Like, I just want to put a little bit of Versamark onto there and see what it looks like. You know what do we got to lose? We can just use another one, can't we, if we don't like it? I'm going to give that a good flick into the box. Just Just want to see what it looks like. That one might have a bit too much. Get that off there. I just want it on the little lines. Let's heat that and see what it looks like. And put the powder over there for a minute, away from us. We don't want to get that. Just a little touch, look. Oh, like that. Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I like that. I like it, I like it. What's it going to look like with all this? Hang on, let's have a look. It's going to have that, it's going to have that, it's going to have that, it's going to have that. Oh yeah, I like that. What do you think? Do you like it? You like those little touches of gold? Oh yeah. Okay, let's do, which one was that? That was that one up there, that was that one there, and that was that one there. So it's the bit that sits under all that. It sort of sits there. Oh, hang on, I want to see a bit more of that. We'll pull that one up a little bit. Right, we might do a bit on this one as well. We've got things everywhere. Okay, let's try this one as well. You could even use a paintbrush, I reckon. I haven't got a spare one sitting here. You could use a paintbrush and paint the Versamite into there. I'm going to just do that to the top of this one. That'll do. We'll just do it on a couple. Okay, where's that heat tool? It's hard heating this in midair because it flings away from me. I like doing that closer for you though, so you can see it when it goes. So much fun. The joy of embossing is watching it pop. Look at that. I learnt to emboss like that almost at the first card class I did, and it was like wow. Over the toaster. Back over the toaster days. Right, have we got everything? I think we got everything. We need a bit of this to go through there, This is pretty, isn't it? Oh, I love this card. See, it pays to do to case their stuff, you know. This is what your catalogues are for. Use them. Use them for inspiration. It saves you having to work it all out. That one goes through there, and they've actually tied these in a knot. Hope I can tie this in a knot that's short. Oh. Maybe we should have cut it longer. Like a challenge, is there? Nothing like a challenge. I did it. I did it. Look. Is one not? I've got to do the other one. Oh. I like fiddly little things sometimes. Not all the time. I made a tiny little teddy bear once, and it's in a glass box. Glass front box, so no one can touch it. Alright, they've actually left it like that. That wasn't that hard, was it? Leave it longer to tie if you have trouble tying things. Okay, now, they don't actually have the dots on here, but I might put some on, I think. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, let's just get some glue. Work out where we want that little one. So that's going to be about. So you could cut them off first, or you could just stick them down. Actually, we might cut that one so we know where it is. About there. Keep those bits because you could use them on something else. Don't know if you need glue on every piece of it, but you do want it to stick down. Oops, went way too much there. So I'm just looking at the book and trying to copy what they've got. Alright, roughly. Sort of. Sort of. I think it's about there, so I've probably gone a bit long there. I'll cut that piece off. Snip that bit off. Just push that up. Where did that go? In there somewhere. Okay, so that's my first one. I'll just lay that flat. Okay, and then we've got another one that goes sort of up and off the, oh no, we'll put it back like that. We'll put it back like that. So that one goes sort of like that. I'm just going to chop that one off there. So I know where to start it, and then we'll chop the top off. I think we're only doing one card tonight, guys. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock. Ah, you like what I do with the leaves? Look, it's so do I. I'm really happy with it. And line the bottom up where you want it. And just remember it's your card, so it can be whatever you want it to be. Look, you could even leave that off the top, that leaf, that one if you want to, because you know that's only a tiny bit. I actually quite like that. I think I'll leave in that one there. Alrighty, now next we've got, I decided to do that one, didn't I? Was it that one or this one? Oh no, can't remember. Which one did I do? Oh, yeah, this one. This one was for the side. This one was for here. Up here. And that sort of overlaps that one a little bit. Like that. So we've got the gold up a bit. And then that one will be there, just checking. So we'll chop that one off. Maybe I do have to chop that off. We'll see. See what we think when we're finished. And then this one's on the side. Okay. Just making sure it fits in nicely. Now my next online class at the end of April, I'm going to do the Hills of Tuscany, which I just ordered because it's a lovely looking set. Right, where did I have that? I had that over there somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, it is there. It's going there. Oh, you know what? I think I put that one in the wrong spot. Oh, well, never mind. I think it was meant to be over here more. So this one can go this way. Doesn't matter if they're crossed over, does it? No one's going to know after we put all that onto there. Okay. Oh, we don't want to cover up the gold though. Don't want to cover up the gold. Alright. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm just going to overlap that. Better to keep it flat, but never mind. Oh, and did you see the new kits online? It's a really cute animal one. What was the other one? I can't think. I put it in my newsletter to anyone that's on my newsletter. I haven't actually posted it on my socials yet. Do that tomorrow. But they've put oh, it's the one with this one. So we got one of these at the on stage. So my card got squashed. So this one would be good if you're giving the card to somebody, because you can't really put it in there. You know, you can't squash it because that's what happens. But the other ones in the set have these things that go inside. So when you fold your card, it's flat, and then when you open it, there's a little one inside. That's a really cute set. I'll have to make some more of those at my next card and cover. Now that's on the 20th of April. I better cut this one off. I think I'll have to cut that other one off. Let's go a bit closer. That's better. So card and copper is just in Pyrmont, in a local cafe that I go to. Yeah, I better cut it off. I sort of like it, but I don't think it's going to work like that. We just sit there and we make cards in the cafe and have a cuppa. So the cuppa is included in the price. You can either buy a kit for yourself or make 1 or 2 cards out of my kit. All the info is in my website. I'm here, Fiona Fernandez at stampinUp.net. So that's an in-person thing. The online class is a Zoom. Yeah, we want to put that one there. Let's just have a look at this. Where's the other piece? Yeah, we'll see those, won't we? I hope so. That goes over there. That'll be on there. Yep, yep. Ooh, this is looking very nice. So thank you, Stampin' Up. I do love their coordination. So this set is retiring, the whole package suite. But the other one in the set, as a suite, I mean, and then the other stamp set, the Lovely and Sweet, is carrying over into the new catalogue. I'm going to just put that one like that. That works. Look at that. Okay, and then we want one on there. We're nearly there. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I just love the way that's come up. Look at that before I cover it all up. Don't be too heavy-handed with that. Just a little bit. Oh, I do like that. Now I'm just winging this. We're just looking at the picture and going, yep, that's it. That's about it. I think that's where it sits. Check here. Is it up to there? This little grid thing's great. So if you don't have a grid mat, glass mat, that's okay. Just use the grid paper. So I'm lining that up with this line here. So the bottom. I think that's okay. That looks funny on the camera actually. It looks, but in real life it looks alright. I don't know why it's off on the camera. Maybe my thing's not sitting straight. So what's that? 16.5 to be precise. Oh, look at that. 16.5. Yes. Yes. Yes, sometimes my camera's sitting a little bit. Yeah, let's put it on the one line there. There. And then it fits along here. Yep, that's all good. Good, good, good. Now, how are we going to do this bit? Let me have a look. I don't think we'll put that on. I think that's going to have to go on a dimensional because of all this stuff going on underneath it. Let's just find my dimensionals. Through on the table. Look, that even puts a dotted line on it. Isn't that cute? I wonder if you could separate it on that dotted line. Oh, you could. If you really wanted to, you could tear that apart. Oh, hang on a minute. We might need smaller ones. We shall cut the edges. Here we go. Just use your edge pieces here. Oh, it's got two on. Didn't cut that one enough. Let's put it in there. One in there. Oh, oh, that didn't work. One in there. I want a little piece there, so I'll just cut this one. There. And then we can put that one there. And we'll just put a little piece under there too. I'll just cut this one in half. Oh, thanks, girls, guys, everybody. Oops, that's the top piece. That's the backing. Okay, we probably need a little bit. Do we need some there or not? Maybe not, because that's quite solid there. Yeah, let's put a little bit on. Let's cut this one in half. Because you don't want it to wobble, do we? And another one. Okay, let's get all the backings off. Oh. Hope we got enough. Oh, they're all sticking to me. Ah. I always find these little pieces all over my house. No, not a lot of them. Just one occasionally. You see it on the floor. It's like, oh, little escapee. Backing paper off a dimensional. Right, hopefully that's enough. Oh dear, I bent that a bit. Never mind, it'll get covered up in a second. Okay, so just try and put this on straight. Is the writing straight? Not sure. Okay, let me find a line to line up on. My head in the way. Can we go over? Let me look at it. It's hard to tell where they've got it. I think it's about there. Almost knot out a bit so that I can stick that down. Horrible feeling that's crooked. I didn't go over far enough. I think it might be the way it is going to be. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. I think that's how it's going to be. Okay. Oh no, I think I'm a millimetre off. Let's check, just for the fun of it. 24 and a half. 24 and a half. That's right. I believe it. Thought it was off. Wow. Right. Okay, we've got our knot in. Oh wow, this is really pretty. Okay, what we got now? We got to put that on somehow. I think we'll be putting a dimensional under there, and we got to put these on. So, in case you're wondering what it is I'm doing, let's put this over here so you can see it too. Let's put all those up there. Get rid of those bits. This is what we're working on. This little card here. I've got to bend the book a bit. Can you see that? This one. Okay, so we've got to put that under there. But I don't want to cover up all my gold. So let's position everything, see how we feel. That goes, I think we're going to cover a bit of my gold. Can't help it. I should have put the gold up the top. See, I've covered this one up a bit too. Darn. I covered more of that than I wanted. Oh well. You know what we could do more of is put it over this side. And keep the gold out there. Doesn't have to go over there, does it? No. Right, that could go there. That could go there. That could go there. Get rid of that. You could always add more goldy pieces of that because you've got leftovers there. Which way is that one? Have a look at it. I think I like it this way with the gold bits sticking out. Right, how does that work? Let's have a look at that. Oh, it's almost like theirs, isn't it? I think I like it like that because then we can see the gold bits I did. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Has everyone got a picture of that in their heads? Okay, this is what you do. You get your camera out. You take a photo so that you can see what you did. See? And then you can have it on the side so that you can copy that. Right then. Let's pull that off there, pull that off there, and get some of these on. Okay, I think that one was about there. And that one. Just like that. Hang on, that needs a bit of glue under it. I wonder if they're up on dimensionals. Maybe they are. Oh well, I think it'll be right. It's stuck anyway. You have to go? Okay. Thanks for joining me. And that will go there in a minute. Oh, they're showing the bottom of that a bit. Maybe I need to go up a little bit higher with that. Maybe that one can go up there. Just stick it. I don't want to cover up my words, do I? It'll be alright on there, I think. Okay, we'll do that one last. Tissue, please. If you get any glue sticking out like that, just grab a tissue and dab it off quickly. Oops, I put too much glue on, that's the trouble. Dear, dear, dear. Go down a little bit. Too much glue on that leaf. Okie-dokie. That one will go there. That one can go there. That works. I think we shall get a mini dimensional. I'll find them. My little minis, there they are. Stick that under there. And stick another one on here. Onto the back of it. one will go down there. And cover it up too much. And then we'll put this one and put some dimensionals on that one. Hang on a minute. You know what? We don't want dimensionals with. Oh, that might be alright on that one because it's going to go on that ribbon. But on this end, we don't want them in the middle. We could probably do. We want to see the end a little bit. Where's the gap? Under there. We could do a small one. There's that. There. But you know, you could stick it on there and then you know it's in the right spot. I think we'll just get away with that. The two of them. I think that'll be enough. I see a little bit of the card at the bottom. Did I get that in the right spot? No. After all that, it's not in the right spot, and I'm going to pull it off. Just going to pull that one off, get rid of it, and do what I said to do in the first place, stick it underneath there, so you know it's in the right spot. Right, and then this one can go there, and we're going to put we'll do the same thing. Okay, we're going to put it there, so we'll put our dimensional there. And there. You could put a dab of glue under there as well, but you don't. I don't think you need to under this bit. Maybe go a little bit higher. Hang on a minute. Ah, there we go. Isn't that a gorgeous card? Okay, so do we want any of the other things on there? I don't know if we need them. We've got all these goldy bits going on. I don't think we need the cork ones. And they haven't used them on there. But the cork is part of the set if you wanted to get it. And that was fun. And on the inside, let's have a bit of plain white. Trim that down. Just trim that over here to thing out of the way. And I'm going to trim that down to 10. And 14.35. To put inside my card. And if you wanted to stamp it or do anything, I might just do one, hey? Could use this one to match things on there. Or you've got this one, which is the little flower. Actually, I think I might not do the flower. I like that one. Just put one in the corner down here. I'll just use the pebbled part. Actually, we might do two. We might do one with that and one with this. Find my chamois hidden under everything over here. A few things hiding. There's one. Two. And then we'll stick that in there. And then that'll accentuate the little flowers. How cute is that? A little bit of glue around the edges. Stick it in. That was lots of fun. A little bit of fluffy bits out there. You know, I had a dog called Fluffy once. So my cards are always fluffy. There we go. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And don't forget, if you're selling them, you need to put on the copyright Stampin' Up stamp. And you will find that in your annual catalogue. This one here, Stamped with Love, page 117. So they have one every year. The one I've got is different to this because this one's got a bigger stamp in it. That one there. So you've got your Stampin' Up copyright. So you need to stamp that if you're selling. And I am. So I always stamp my cards. I've got my own stamp as well. My Buffy handcrafts. And I just have it set up on this block all the time, so that I can do that. Now the other thing is there's a couple of these blocks are going. So if you're wanting to get blocks, let me just have a look at that for you. Just let that dry for a second. On the Last Chance products, over the page somewhere. Where is it? Punches. Where it's got blocks. Where's the blocks? Be back on this page. Oh, I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll find it. Find it in a minute. Clear block here. So it's clear block A, I, and G. So G is a really little block. Let me find one. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to find my block. My block drawer. Where I put G? Oh, it might be in my thing. Okay, so A is a little tiny square. I can't find one. I think it might be in my case now. And I think the case is going as well. Yeah, the caddy. So this is a caddy for your blocks. Haha, haha, here they are, they're hiding. See, I hardly ever use them, so maybe that's why they're going to retire. So this one's A. It's retiring. Block. This one is G. That one's retiring. And I. Which one's I? So they've got all the letters in here. Is it the big one? I can't find that. You just get them out of the drawer. Ah, this one, the big one. So that's the one that fits in there. So those three are retiring from their range, and the cat ears as well. I love this for when I've got to take them places. I use that one sometimes, but not a lot. I tend to use, so you've got this one, is your big one that's still around, and this one sort of is about the same. See, so if you've got one of these, you don't really need one of those as well. But if you like using that one, grab them before they're gone. And let me just check that they're still there. I'm saying that before I leave you. Let me go blocks. So they're not, I don't think they're it. Let me just get another page to put over the top here. Block. Ah, so the G is going to be 10% off, but the others are not. They're not reduced. Only the G is reduced. So at the moment, it says on the website, retiring soon. Clear block G, the one that will be 10% off on the 9th of April. So at the moment, it's $9.75. It's going to be $8.77. But the other ones, the little block A is $8.75. Little block A is currently unavailable. And the clear block I is currently unavailable. So they might have sold out already of those two. But the G is still there. Alrighty then. Oh, I didn't put that back. So again, if you need anything, if you've got any questions, send me an email or send me a message in my Stampin' Up. There's a contact form in there, and my email's there as well. Oh, you love my version of the card? Thank you. So do I. It's worked out very well. I love it. It is really gorgeous, isn't it? Let me bring it up a bit higher so you can see all the shiny bits. Shiny. You know, you could even stamp that stamp in the background with and do a bit of gold with your Versamark with that stamp, just to do it different and not put the gold on these, and that would make them stand out more. I love that. That's gorgeous. Very happy with that. So there's what we used, and oh, we didn't get around to using this one. next time or through the week or something, I'll play with that. That's in the new catalogue. We've got plenty of time. Alrighty, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you all next week. Ciao.